watched before, but the Bill Belichick, I put him in my doghouse because he got Matt Patricia, that's your offensive coordinator. And then, we also had to add some other people to your doghouse because of a certain play that had happened the week before.
I don't even want to talk about it, man.
So the question I got for you is, will the Patriots make the playoff this year?
They shouldn't. That's the question. That's exactly what they haven't done anything to deserve to make the playoffs. And I am a diehard Patriot fan. Everybody knows. But guess what? I'm taking this hat off and I'm putting it in the closet because that's where it needs to be at. Like this is I don't normally talk. I always see the bright light for my team, and I don't know where the light is. It's been dim since like week 7. I don't know what's going on with that team. Right. First of all, let me ask y'all a question. Pose a question to you guys. You guys got a car, right? All right. And if you got a car and you need it to be fixed, right, you're gonna go to somebody that's like a mechanic to fix it, right? Someone that knows how to fix that part, right?
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So why do we have a defensive coordinator playing calling offensive plays? I don't get that. Like I was like, are you retarded? Like I couldn't get what was going on with that. Like Bill Belichick is a genius, but at this point in time, he was very slow when it came down to that. You know what I'm saying? Bill O'Brien was out there for the picking. You know what I'm saying? He was out there for the picking. Now, regardless of what anybody say about Alabama, that offense has been averaging somewhere between 35 to 40 points a game, which means that he knows how to call offense, right? And this year they had no receivers and they were still putting up points. The only reason why they were bad this year is because the quarterback got hurt and played hurt a few of those games.
Defense too,
and the defense that it didn't really show up, right? So, but he knows how to do it, and he was willing to come back. He was willing to come back. Now they talking about let's get him back. Oh man, and don't even put that dude up there, man. Oh God. Like the things I can tell you about Mac Jones, like just bringing up Alabama, talking about Mac Jones. Let's just bring up the stats between the two quarterbacks that's there, Bailey and him, right? So Bailey right now completes 71% of his passes. Mac Jones only 65%. Bailey averages 8.5 yards a pass. Mac Jones only 6.9. Bailey has 100.9% rated quarterback rating. Mac Jones 84.6. Bailey has thrown a 53. The longest pass he's thrown is 53 yards. Mac just threw his longest one this last game, and it was off a tip pass.
Oh my God!
Come on, man. Come on. Bailey's thrown 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's thrown 9 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I mean, the running game averages about roughly around 4.9 carries a game with Bailey in there. They only averaging 3.7 with Mac in there. So I mean, all around the kid is like your Heineke, Joe. He's like Heineke in a sense, right? He brings that excitement to the team, and the team plays, man. The team plays, and Devontae Parker is missing in action. You know why?
Yes.
Because your man can't throw down the field. That's right. He can't throw down the field.
Hey, Tony, hold on. So you rather play Zabby over Mac Jones?
Yes.
But yeah. Okay, I think Zabby looks kind of better because there's no tape. He's a brand new QB. Are we going to compare Mac Jones last year to Zabby this year?
If you did, right? Mac Jones last year had an offensive coordinator. Okay.
It was his first year. My whole point is his first year.
Yeah, but
that's why you can't blame him.
Joe, he had an offensive coordinator. Are you saying that we have one this year?
I think I don't.
Exactly my point. So that kid goes out there and takes the plays that are being called, and he says, "I'm throwing the ball here. You need to be there." Mac Jones
against Chicago
was onto the ball.
What did he do against Chicago?
Okay, against Chicago, he came in the game and he played well in the beginning, and then he played like a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But you would expect rookies to have those type of games. But you don't expect second-year quarterbacks to have those games constantly. Mac Jones has those games constantly. How many times have he overthrown players? Now, you can't really call the plays bad when you got receivers open and he's overthrowing them. He's making them seem like we got Yao Ming out there playing receiver.
That is true. That is true.
That's right.
All right, so let me ask you this. All right, I know you say y'all shouldn't win, but y'all got a chance.
We
I
do.
think if y'all win out, y'all make it, right?
No, I mean we're in 8th place right now, so we still need. If we beat, we play Miami this week without. But you know they Miami is our kryptonite, so we lose to them all the time, right?
And who y'all play that? No, y'all play Miami at the end
We
of
play
the
Miami
last
this
game.
week, and then I think Buffalo. I think Buffalo the week after, I believe.
Oh, y'all ain't
Yeah.
played Buffalo twice yet? Oh, it's not.
Yeah. Exactly. But my thing is like the defense. So everybody's talking about the points that and the yards that the defense has been giving up lately. Well, they're on the field for 60% of the time, 65% of the time they're on the field. They get tired. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because of him. It starts with him. You know, I'm not even gonna call that play against Cincinnati. Was the guy down? Probably. Was Amadre Stevenson down? His momentum was stopped. They held him up. They stripped the ball well after he had his momentum stopped. So was the play dead to me? Yeah. But that's not the reason we lost. We lost because Mac Jones apparently didn't realize we were playing football until like the end of the third quarter.
Y'all need an offensive. Y'all need a lot of things. Though. Y'all need an offensive line, like you said. Your receivers, they got a bunch of third string receivers as y'all receivers. Y'all got a defensive coordinator. I mean, Mac Jones is in a terrible. I'm not saying he Brady or he a GOAT type player, but he's good enough to get y'all to the playoffs.
I don't know, Joe. I will have to agree. If they get an offensive coordinator, even with a bunch of what you say third string receivers, they're capable of doing it because their defense is keeping them in games. They
With
just
a coordinator.
He just need an OC. It's just Matt Patricia. Bill Belichick was stupid
And an O-line.
for giving for. How do you have a person who's never called offensive plays run your offense, and the other guy who ran special teams, and you gave him a chance? What message are you sending to your team? What message? That is a terrible message. You're basically saying like it doesn't matter who we got. We can call offensive plays, and
I'm sorry, David, cutting you off, but the offensive line has been hurt all year. So we've had Andrews out all year. We've had everyone moving around. Trent's been out for a time. Times. So we've had a revamped offensive line, right? But it doesn't help when your man is holding on to the ball as much as he's doing, causing sacks. He's been sacked 30 times this year. 30 times. So why? What are we seeing? We're talking about a guy who at Alabama had a bunch of speedsters there. Well, he got a speedster there. Okay, the kid we got out of Baylor runs a 4.2. The problem is he has no arm to get it out there, and Bailey does. We're talking I mean, I know he did it against inferior people, right? But look at Bailey's stats from his last year. He threw almost 70 touchdowns, okay, in college. He threw for over 6,000 yards. I mean, the guy can throw the ball. It has nothing to do with that. Mac Jones had track star, big tight end at Alabama. So all he really had to do was throw the ball up,
and they will go get it.
He is definitely not dude up there and was it Joe Burrow? He broke what? No, he didn't. He didn't break Joe Burrow's records. Joe Burrow's record's still alive. He's not Joe Burrow. Okay.
Never seen nobody crack the car with stats.
Man, this is gonna be good. Oh, I gotta see them two on the show together. This is gonna be good.
He didn't.
My man said Google. Hold on.
You're talking to an SEC guy here too, okay? I'm a Georgia fan, okay? I'm talking to an SEC fan, okay? I'm a Georgia fan. I'm a Bulldog for life, okay? He's not Joe Burrow. He's not even in the league of Joe Burrow. Not in the league.
Hey Dave, I see we got a nice college episode coming soon.
Exactly,
I see
right?
it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But no. In all seriousness, right? Like he did come in and compared to everyone compared them to those two quarterbacks. They were back to back, right? So they compared those two quarterbacks. However, they are nowhere the same. They're nowhere the same. At least Burrow would throw the ball out there. Burrow gets sacked like his offensive line is bad, but they still win.
But Burrow got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. Like we gotta look at those things too, though.
How many times have you thrown those guys open? How many times have you thrown those guys open?
I'm not saying Mac Jones is better than Joe Burrow. I'm not saying that. But we can't compare those two because this how you be better and you got better weapons. Like Mac Jones is in a messed up situation right now.
I hear he's not, and in the mess as far as the offensive coordinator thing, you're right. But he also has Hunter Henry, right? Good tight end. He has Jonnu, good tight end. All right. He had, like I said earlier, we got a receiver that runs a 4.29. He can't get the ball to him though.
Hey, Carl text me the thing.
Yeah, he said in the national championship game. Is that the one he's talking about?
He said Zabi finished the season with 59, 77 yards and 60 touchdowns. Right, he topped the previous FBS marks of 5,800 set by BJ Simons, and he broke the touchdown record that was set by Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But go ahead, David.
Nah, I was just saying okay.
See, I thought you were talking about Mac. Mac didn't do that. Yeah. Now Bailey did do that.
Oh, he's like, yeah, Zabi Bailey.
Yeah. Now, if he's saying Bailey, then I agree with him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bailey.
He's on
But
Bailey.
I thought you were talking about Mac. I was say Mac ain't do that. Mac ain't do none of that. The offensive line was great. Anyway, go ahead, Joe.
But yeah, so what we like to do, Tony, and we gotta get you on for a full episode, because what we do when one of us not able to come on, we replace him with somebody else. So we probably get you on for a full episode, but definitely for a college episode. Before you get off, we like people to talk about their teams. Like, of course, you've been talking about your team the whole time, but it's like talk to your team. You know what I mean? Some last words for your squad.
Offensive coordinator is what we need for Christmas. They should have prayed for that for Christmas and got that. They should have one in there right now. Just get an offensive coordinator in there. Okay, let them guys go back to doing what they do special teams and do defense. Go back to what they were doing, right? This was an experiment. Okay, we understand you like to experiment. We experiment in college too, but this is the pros. There's no time for experimenting. Okay, you either win or you don't win in this league. Okay, and we got dogs in our league. Okay, the Jets are playing well. If they put White in there, they'll play better. Who else? Buffalo is Buffalo. Tua, when without the concussions, is a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I saw what happened with them last week. I don't know why they didn't notice it. I saw it during the game, but yeah, man, you guys got to do better. You guys got to do better. You built a good defense. The defense is not bad. We got some young dogs in there that's playing well. Judon's doing his thing. We got a lot of people in there doing their thing, right? But that's not enough. Those guys get tired. There ain't enough water in the world to go in there and get those guys to play 60% of the plays during the game. But anyway, man, still love you, Patriot for life. This hat still is going in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I got to put some mothballs in it. Because I know they're not making the playoffs, bro. I don't care.
I'd be surprised. Yeah. All right, Tony. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, much love, guys. You guys are doing a great job here.
All right, I appreciate that. And we definitely getting you back on. So be aware. Be ready. Be ready.
I'm about to say be aware.
Yeah, I might make the playoffs, so don't count. Hey,
Joe,
when they count me out.
Sorry,
Joe. It'll be
the
like
Bills might rest they play. Never know.
Joe.
I love okay. All right, stop it. All right.
I love my brother. He's the reason why I watch sports, but nah, it's not happening. Sorry.
Bro, it's like the Clock Sisters Western on a Miracle.
It ain't
happening, bro. It ain't happening.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.